So let's just wait like 1 or 2 minutes for others to join. Well, sorry for that. Zoom don't give us more than 40 minutes for free listening. So I think people are joining. So let's wait a bit. And my screen is visible now. So we can see that the way we have been going, we are trying to manage our time. We are managing speed and accuracy at the same time. So when you are doing your exam, while it is important to bear in mind your time, the ticking of your time, but don't focus much on that one. The reason why you don't need to bother yourself much about the time is that even if you did not submit and the time, although it's not advisable, the reason why it's not advisable is that in most cases, it will not show you your grade if you submit on its own. So you go back home and be wondering, what did I score now? You understand? So it's better. And if the network is bad though, that is when you have that issue. Because mostly, even when it submits for you, it will still show you your grade, what you scored. So the time is not something you should bother yourself much and focus on. Then you will now be losing focus on your exam. Focus on what you are doing. Let the time be ticking on its own, because whether you are able to click on submit by yourself or the time elapses and the quiz submit on its own, you still get your grade. So let's move on. Now we have question 62. So I'll allow you guys to continue answering now since we have time. So read the following passage. As a Nigerian Olibi is, we are looking for option 3. Okay, it's like we've done that. Critical. We've done that before.
Oh, yeah.
So let's go to question 63. What's the answer? Choose the option that gives the meaning of the capitalized word. The pastor of the blue-roofed church is quite charismatic. What is
Charming.
charismatic?
Charming.
Charming. All right. Thank you, sir. So question 64. Choose the option that gives the meaning of the capitalized word. Capable lawyers with business acumen are valuable to any firm. So the synonym of the capitalized word will be what?
Synonym.
Is it
Ingenuity.
ingenuity? Okay. Are we going with that? You guys
This
know.
last one, up to whatever. I just feel that is the answer.
That is now what you should go for. All right. All right. Reading at the fastest speed is needed when you want to dash. Reading at the fastest speed is needed when you want to dash.
Sorry.
The fastest speed. I think when
You
you
want to scan.
When you want to get the main ideas, the main
get information
like
quickly.
scanning now. Okay.
Get info. Is either get information, but I know it's information quickly, but there's something before that information quickly. So if you write get information quickly, that is the reason why you. Please let me tell you something. When you are typing, don't end your answer with a space. That is very important, because we've had so many issues that some students will be, I wrote the correct thing, blah, blah, blah. Your computer is very crazy. It's a machine. It runs based on commands. So if what I type on the answer is just this, and you end your answer with a space bar, it will also count that space that you put there as something. So even though the whole thing is correct, but that space has already made it wrong, because there is no space at the end of the answer. So be very careful that once you type your answer, finish, you don't add any space. You just leave that box and move to the next one. So we're on the last page, I think, because we are now seeing the submit button. This is how it will be on your exam page 2 until you get to this page 70 before you see submit. And alternatively, if you know you don't want to do anything, you just want to submit, you can just click on question 70 directly from here and it will go there. Then you can go and submit. If you are the daughter of the VCO, because I don't know how you want to do that one. One important way of increasing your vocabulary is to dash.
Read extensively.
Thank you, Ma. Read extensively. Okay. Please, let's learn spelling. No, especially you see the reason why you have your summary. Let me give you one other hint why you have to read summary. You see those summary, they are direct. It's just like a past question or question bank. The reason why you need them sometimes, you need to read your material, but you need those summary sometimes in order to get the right spelling of some answers. That is the thing. So while you are reading summary, be putting your mind to the spelling of some of those answers, not just reading it for reading sake. Because you may know the answer and still fail it for several reasons. Like one of the ones we mentioned earlier, when you add a space at the end of your answer, or when you actually did not spell it correctly. Ignore the issue of, you see, the headache of capital letter or small letter. Don't bother yourself about that one. You bother yourself about that one only on proper nouns, name of a person, a place. But in any other case, don't bother yourself about capitalization or small letter or uppercase or lowercase. Just learn the spelling correctly. Now, the dash needs high concentration and particular attention to specific details. I think we've made this question before. We just don't know which number. The dash.
Is it the listener? Listener.
I think it's study speed. But let's go for listener, as you say. So I think there is something else I want to say, and this thing is keeping my mind. Okay. Another thing.
I'm done. Check the still before you
In
tell me.
your e-exam, there are some courses that you'll be very lucky. It used to happen. Some of you meet it. That they will repeat one question 15 times. Especially those courses that used to have 100 questions. One single question like this, you meet it like up to 15 times. It's not like they changed it or they twisted it or the same question like this. It will not be very funny if you don't know the answer. So in that case, make sure if you are unsure of the answer, if you meet a question in several occasions like that, what do you do? If I choose A like 5 times, I will choose B 5 times. And choose, like, or if I have 2 options that are very close that I'm thinking they are likely to be the answer, so I will ration the 2 options in the number of times that the question answered. So I know I will fail some and I'll actually get some. So don't be a kind of person that will see that opportunity and will just throw it out or lose it by getting by picking the wrong answer, the 15 in the number of times that the question answer. Learn to be skilled when you're answering questions. There are some things you have to just develop right there in the exam or yourself to help yourself. So let's learn all those. Now, question 68. For a poor reader to achieve a comprehensive rate of 80 to 90%, the study speed may be as low as, how many of you remember that in your material? I think it's option C. I think. Do you guys go with that? Is it option C? Now, in English lexicon, words that cut across all fields are called dash. Is it field registers or lexical compounds? Are you sure? If I go with lexical compound, I know the answer. If I go with that lexical compound, I will ask you to go and check your material after this exam. You will see the correct answer. The answer is not lexical compound, but we'll go with it. All right. Now, a listening activity.
Common core words.
Which one are we going for now? Is it lexical compound or common core words? You guys should vote too. Let's cast a vote. This is the last question anyway. So, question 70. A listening activity where you listen and link all details to the topic and form your own overall impression is known as. I hope we are seeing the option. Which one is the correct answer?
Listening for critical evaluation.
Thank you. That's what I was about to say. So now that I'm done, let's check the time we see here. We have 30 minutes. Wow, we have speed though. This is nice. So this 30 minutes, do you know what you do? Go back to question 1. Just come here, your question navigator, click on question 1. But I know that in your real exam experience, there will be some that you will jump because you don't know the answer, so you don't want to waste time. Those type of questions, you will see them with, assuming we did not answer a question now, the question will remain unshaded here. Instead of this gray, you will see white, which means this question has not been attended to. So you can start clicking on them one by one and start wasting the 30 minutes that you have left on those questions to see maybe you can, maybe as you've gone through 70 questions now, 100 questions, you have some hints that can help you to revisit those questions that you jump. Then you start giving the remaining time to them. And once you are done, and you see that there is nothing else you can do, you've done your best, just go to your question 70 and locate your submit button down here. Once you click on this submit, it will not automatically submit for you because you know there is a tendency that you mistakenly click on it. It will still show you something like this. Do you see when I click on submit now? This is what you will see. It's going to show you all the navigator, the question navigators that we have there, the 70 of them. If it's 100, you see 100. And you see the ones that have not answered, they will show as unshaded. It is after you give this part, you pass through this stage of confirmation and click on yes, submit, that you see your grade. If you still have issue, click on go back. You understand? And check all through if there is something you've not done properly. But if you are done with everything and you are sure, click on submit. Yes, submit. And instantly, you see your question, your result down like this at the bottom of the page. So we answered 70 questions and we got 57. Wow. If you get this one in the exam, you go dance commode now. So 57 over 70, that means if you get like 20 in your TMA, you already got A1 in this course. This is how it works. This is how you are going to see it in the exam. These are not all the questions you see, but at least about 5 to 10 of these questions, you are likely to see them. And don't get it confused. The question bank is very large. And the way they normally do it is that your neighbor sitting near you, why the questions will not be different, but their position will be very different. Your own question might be somebody's question 52. That is how it is. The person sitting near you, that person's question 2 will be your own question 20 something. So it is not easy for you to be, giraffing and thinking you get answer from your neighbor. You will dealing with yourself. And sometimes what they do is, let me show you an example. Like this question 69 now, that will say in English lexicon, words that cut across all feet are called lexical compounds. In your own question, you may see it like this. In your neighbor's question, they may say that lexical compounds are words that cut across all dash. So while you are answering lexical compound, your neighbor is answering feet, but you see the same sentence. That happens a lot like that. So don't depend on me and my friend who will sit close to each other. It may not help you. Yeah, it may help you in some cases. Why? Because the sentence that you are looking for the answer will be in the statement of that of your friends. So I think we have done justice to showing you how your exam interface will look like. We've done a real exam. Who is that person? Rosemary, please. So I've done a real exam section. It's not more than this. This is how your 1 hour will be spent in the exam hall, you and your system. So let's try and read. You can see that the question, this one is even sweet because it's full of multiple choice question. That is OBJ. The exam may have more fill in the gaps than this one. So be ready. In the exam, they may do it 2 to 1, 2 to 1, 2 to 1. So be ready. Let's make sure we are reading. And make sure you are reading very well. So, do we have any questions on the exam interface or anything? So, once you are done like that, you log out. Because if you don't log out, when the next person comes, this is what they will see on the screen, your result. So, they will have to log out before they log in. But it's advisable you log out yourself once you are done. Log out and to take you back to that page, the login page. Any question? We have come to the end
When
of
are
the
we having the
session.
math
Do we
class?
have questions?
When are we having the math class?
The maths, I will fix it and I will communicate to you guys in the group. I think on Thursday or so, it should be okay for it.
Okay.
All right. So if you don't have any other questions, thank you all for joining us. We recorded this class for those that were unable to join, so they will be able to watch it.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, sir.
Have a wonderful week ahead.